Let us continue with our lesson, and what we'll do now is we'll try to add a one process bar over here. So whenever the user is logging, we want to show that particular dialog. So for that, what we'll do is we'll go over here and search for the progress bar over here and just drag that one over here. And what we will do is for the button, let me say that instead of 16, I'll just say for 100 for now. And this one, the process dialog, let us attach it below to this password, and let's say add the 8 and also to the left and right. Let us constrain it to the left and right too, and I think that should be fine. And for this button, the login button, let us constrain it below to this process dialog. Let us give it a 16, and this one on the top, let's say give it as a 16, and that should be fine. And let's change the dialog process dialog as the login underscore the process bar, right? And let me hit enter and just change it. And let me search for the some properties over here. And here, this property should change to the color. So what we will change the color is something like the red color. So that should be okay. And what we will do now is we have this ID already, so login progress bar. And on login view model, we will take a one more boolean variable that should be of our mutable live data, and each LOA via each loading, and this should be of a boolean. And the each loading, what we will do over here, the each loading dot value, which is of equals to true. And then when we have true over here, then we have to set it false after we get the data. So let's copy over here, and then over here we will just go and say that this is of false. And also in the error time, so whenever there's an error, we have to make it as a false. And now we can observe this one. So let's go to the login activity, and we have observer somewhere over here. So we can say that the view model dot observe, that each loading, right? Each loading dot the observe, and the owner is of this, and comma, let's create our observer. And now we can get this particular ID login progress bar and go to the login activity and set it over here. Dot visibility, we can see which is off. If we check it that it is true, then we'll say that the view dot is view dot its visibility, view dot vi visible. And also else part, we'll say that view view dot gone, and by default we should make it to gone. Let's go and set the visibility to gone. Okay, that's the fine, and we are observing it, and that should be fine. So let us try to run and test it out. So let us run it, and let's go to the device section over here, and let us wait for the device the app to come up. Let us try to log in. So I will just say user, or let's say demo@gmail.com, gmail.com, and password, let me just give 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, right? And let us try to log in. Okay, we got an error, so just crash it. Let me check what was that one in the view model. The view model dot value, which is because of the background thread. Okay, so we are in the background thread. So let me try to, we are in the background thread, so I should do a post value over here. and on the post value, just set the value. Just copy this one and do the same thing over here and also over here. We are still in the background thread. And okay, that's the thing. Let us try to run it again, and that should fix the crash issue. And we still have some more to figure it out. Let me wait for this one 2 seconds, and I'll just say demo@gmail.com, and the password is 12345678. So let's try to log in. We have an error, I think background thread. You can say set value cannot be evoked in the background thread. So where is the set value? Let me check where was the set value. Cannot evoke the view model set value. Where we have set the value? We have the post value. Okay, so this is in the live data.io. Sorry for that one. So this is live data.io. Then I have to make use of the post over here. That's of the true. Let us try to run it, and let us go back to the device, and just wait for 2 seconds. Okay, so we can say that demo@gmail.com, and the password 12345678. Just try to log in. Okay, so we can get the process dialog over here. Okay, the login failed, and I want to give a 1 over here. Okay, so I think that's all for this lesson, and on the next lecture we will go and fix some of the issue that we still have on the login. So let's meet up in the next lecture. Till then, have a great day.